Hi, Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, January 4th. Happy New Year. I hope you had a great New Year's, whether you were out partying it up or at home cozying in and either sleeping or stitching or watching TV or having friends over, family over, whatever it was. I hope that it was a good one. My kids actually stayed home. I was shocked. Not so much about my son staying home, but my daughter, completely shocked. She started working on her room and cleaning things out, I think New Year's Eve, and it carried over into New Year's Day. And then she's going to hopefully get it finished up tomorrow. She purged a lot. Our trash cans are full. So she was busy. I'm a little jealous because that's what I would like to do, and I don't have the desire to, and I don't really have the time to do it right now. It's not really what I want to do, but I need to do it. Go through closets. Anyway, so we just stayed at home. My husband tried really hard to stay up until midnight. He fell asleep on the couch and then woke up midnight. Happy New Year, gave me a kiss. Happy New Year to everybody, and then off he went. He went to bed. I, on the other hand, then was wired, and I was up until, I went to bed, but I think I was up until probably close to 2 o'clock. Dogs did well. We didn't have a ton of fireworks, but the fireworks that we did have were very close to us, like right around the corner. But they did okay with it, so that was nice. And it was just a nice, quiet day. I got up on New Year's Day, started taking down the tree because the furniture that we purchased was going to be delivered, and I got the tree completely stripped, and I was getting ready to pull it apart, and I get a call, and, yeah, we're going to need to move your delivery to Saturday. I'm like, okay. I was going to take down the tree anyways, but I didn't need to get up at 7 a.m. to do it, so I got Christmas taken down, went and bought a couple different storage containers. I bought a new pillow and throw for the one chair that my son put together for me. The new rug came in, one of the chairs came in, and then today the couch and the other chair was delivered. So I'm happy. I have it cat proofed, I hope. And the cat proofing is you can buy vinyl sheets that are sticky and you can cut them to size. And so I've got them on the corners where I think the cats might claw. And then we ordered those little nail covers. And those will be here tomorrow. We're going to try them. I've heard that they work. I've heard that they don't work. For $7, we're going to give it a try because my new throw that I've had all of 3 days now is, I think it's ruined because she got her claw into it. So that's always fun. That's okay. I wouldn't trade her for the world. Not even a new throw. Anyways, so I did a little bit of stitching. On New Year's Eve, I participated in a Zoom call with Stitching with Sandy and her group of people who are, when I say not too far away from me, they're still a couple hours away from me, but at least they're in Southern California. So we did a Zoom call, so thank you, Sandy, for inviting me, and Sarah from Sarah's Stitches for reminding me to get on that call. And it was nice to chit chat with Contented Needleworker Kim. At the end of February, Sandy, Kim, and I, and I don't know if any of the others will be there or not. I assume some of them probably will be. But we're definitely going to be at the Live and Die LA retreat at the end of February. And I'm going to make a note and try to link that. I don't know if they still have room or not for their retreat if you are in the area and would like to go. So on New Year's Eve, a lot of people were doing the 12 by 12, so 12 new starts at the top of the hour, every hour for 12 hours. I did not. I wanted to spend the day focusing on one piece, and I'll show it to you. I wanted to focus on Hometown, the Hometown Sal from Teresa Kogut, because I am so terribly behind on that. And I wanted to get, you know, I live in the land of unrealistic expectations. I wanted to get the first 6 months completely done. No, the first 8 months completely done. And then at least start. I have month 9 done, and I wanted to start and make a dent on month 10. Well, I almost got months 7 and 8 completely done. I'm very happy with my progress. I accomplished what I was hoping to accomplish, even though I didn't get as much done as I was thinking. But that's because, you know, I have unrealistic expectations, and I frogged quite a bit. So there's that too. And I did some other stitching. I was having a problem with my hand going numb, so I didn't stitch as much as I probably should have or could have, just because it was uncomfortable. I couldn't get the release in my neck. I usually can, and I couldn't. So I just kind of took it easy a couple of days, and I don't know what I did, but I did other. Oh, I know. I worked on a little quilting project, which I have another video that is already posted. I worked on that, and I worked on a sewing project. So I mean, I did other things. And I have a little bit of haul. And then this bad boy, and then this one back here. These are all of my whips and my future plans for 2025. And we will go over that. So I don't know if this is going to be one long video or if I'm going to split this up into 2 videos. It's going to be a long one. So, you know, I apologize. If you are new here, welcome. I don't normally take a very long time. My videos are usually under an hour. I try to keep them between 35 and 45 minutes. It's what I try to do. The channel is on my hobbies, which is cross-stitching primarily right now, but I also do a little bit of sewing, hopefully one day a little bit of quilting. I do make greeting cards. I like to paper craft. So greeting cards, treat boxes, gift tags, that kind of a thing. Gift card holders. But right now it's primarily cross-stitch. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. We have hit the 2,000. I am going to be doing a giveaway. I just need to kind of get back into the swing of things. Okay. One more housekeeping thing. I have a link in the description box below to my Amazon storefront. So I think we all tend to shop a lot through Amazon, and I do get some of my crafty things from Amazon and other things. So I was able to qualify, and I created a storefront that if you go to the storefront, and it has different categories, and you can find different things that I talk about, and I will put them in the storefront. When you order through that link, I do receive a commission. It does not come out of your pocket. You're not paying any more for the item than if you searched it on your own. It comes from the seller and from Amazon, and it's a tiny percentage. It's small. I do those things so that I can invest back into the channel. So that's why I do those. I do have a couple of things that I picked up from Amazon. I will get them loaded. One is already loaded into the storefront. The other one, I will get it loaded into the storefront. When we get to those things, I'll show you. Or I'll say that this is in my Amazon storefront. So make sure that you check down below. If you're looking for something, click on that link and go check it out. Also, in my description box, now probably not this video because I'm gonna have a whole bunch of stuff to go over, so I don't think I'm gonna itemize each and everything. But on a normal video, I do try to list everything that I talk about stitching wise, the chart, if I'm swapping out threads, what kind of fabric I'm using, and if I'm stitching like 1/1, 2/2, 2/1, whatever it is, I try to put that in there. Every once in a while I miss one, but for the most part, I'm pretty good about putting that information in there. Of course, you can always reach out into the comments, because I do read the comments and I do like to respond when I can. With nothing else, at least a little heart emoji. So that's enough housekeeping. Let's go ahead and get into my stitching this week. And this is in no particular order. But, you know, we're in January now, and so I thought, well, it would be nice to finish the January Stitching with the Housewives monthly weigh-in. This is from 2023, I believe. So I've got the name of the month done. Is that right? Yeah, name of the month is done. And I started working on the actual piece. And this goes on that scale. The scale is from Paisleys and Polka Dots, I believe. And I'm behind. But this is my progress. And I pulled it out. So excited because it took me a while to get it to the point that I got it to. And then I realized my snowman was wrong and I couldn't easily fix it. So I stitched it again. I pulled everything out and I stitched it again, and I'm still off. But I'm only off by 1 stitch, not 3. So I'm going to leave it. And there's nothing else over here except for a cardinal. I'm leaving it. So I was able to get the snowman almost completely done, the top of the scale, and then the bottom of the sign stitched. And I told my husband, he's like, you know, we're in January. Like, I know. I said, I'm not sure I'm going to get it done. I said, I was thinking that maybe I should just leave it again. I abandoned it last year because I couldn't get it done, because I think it's the snowflakes. It's something in this chart that I'm struggling with, and I think it's the snowflakes and how there's space in between a lot of the stitches, and I'm just struggling with it. And I said, my next one that I need to do is March, because I already have February done. He's like, I would skip. I would leave this alone and jump to March. Maybe you'll have it ready by March. Like, I really don't want to do that, but I will if I get to a point where I'm not moving this forward. Oh, yeah. And then I pulled out Burr, It's Cold Outside by Brenda Gervais. This I've been working on for a while. And I don't have a lot for January. And so I kind of wanted to work on getting this finished. A lot of white on this one. A lot of white. And it is stitched on 32 count Lugana Vintage Country Mocha. But I'm pretty much done with the white. Sorry. Maybe 2025 I can keep the fabric from falling off of my boards. Oh, I dropped the needle. This needle minder. I got this needle minder from Hobby Lobby, and it really is not very strong. Whew. It kind of flew across the room. Took me a while to find it. And I want to find it. Normally I wouldn't be so concerned, but the dog comes barreling in here, and there's nothing delicate about an 80-pound German Shepherd puppy, and he would probably step on it, and then I would have a lovely vet bill that I don't want. Anyways, needle minder is gone. The ones from Walmart, they're not very strong. I should probably just get rid of them. Anyways, back to Burr. It's cold outside. I finished the snow drifts, and then I started the tree trunks here, and I started the cardinal. I think I should be able to make a dent in it. I don't know that I'll finish it this winter, but I should move it along quite a bit, that it could probably slide into a Friday focus later in the year. I also realized as I was going through my things, I don't think I have very much Valentine's or Easter either. So I need to focus on that a little bit. I pulled out Cocoa Quaker by Primrose Cottage. And I'm stitching this on the called for, which is, I believe, 32 count. What is the called for? There we go. 32 count Murano, Lugana, and Taupe. Called for, I bought the thread pack, so called for color and cotton threads. The red is gorgeous. That green is gorgeous. And this one, I moved it along, but it was slow go. I struggled with it, and I don't really know why. I was not sitting in my usual stitchy chair. So that could have been part of it. And then in the evening, I wound up with a splitting headache between my daughter's puppy and Gunner. One was whining and being a Frenchie, and the other one was barking and like talking to hear himself talk and wouldn't stop. And I just wound up with a headache. And it was my first day back to work. So this was Thursday. And I didn't go as fast as I wanted to go. But I finished these, the red on those mugs, and I added the white whipped cream, and I did the snowflake in the middle. I added this heart, and I started, that's the berry for the next set of holly berries, and I added these snowflakes, and I missed a stitch over here, so I fixed that, and I think that that's about it. This can definitely work into a Friday focus piece. I am well past the halfway mark, I think. So we'll see. I should be able to make it a Friday focus next week, because my current Friday focus should be done today. I think I'm just going to push through and get it done. It's really, really close. Excuse me. My current Friday focus is Birds of a Feather, the February chart from Annabella's Needlework. And all I'm doing are the birds and the motif. I'm not doing the name of the month. It is going to be a pillow finish. I like how she's finished it this way. I may finish it that way. I may finish it a different way. Haven't quite decided yet. But it's really cute. It's also possible that it will fit into one of the frames that I purchased recently. And I'll show it's in my haul section. Called for colors. I just loved how bright and cheery they were. So that's why I chose this chart, because it just was really, really cute in my opinion. And I'm just stitching this on a scrap piece of fabric that I had lying around. I'm really not sure what kind of fabric that it is, but I know that it's, I believe it's 40 count. If it's not 40 count, it's 36 count. But that's my progress. So on this one, I finished the pink bird, and so I added the yellow in. I have her wing to finish and the eyes to add in, and then I'll be done. I did these branches here and these flowers here, finished that flower, added the leaves here, 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 and here. So I did get a lot done yesterday on this one. I was debating, do I stay up and finish it? But it was, rolling on midnight, and I thought, no, I'm just going to go to bed, finish it on Saturday. Which will be perfect, because my daughter's birthday is on Thursday, and we're doing her family party tonight, because Ethan's going to be gone, I think, the next 3 Saturdays and Sundays. So it just made sense to do it before. And she was okay with that. She didn't want to wait until the very end of January or beginning of February. I don't blame her. So there's that. And then I did have, my New Year's Eve. I don't have a picture of it. A decent picture, but this is the Hometown Sal for Teresa Kogut's Patreon page, and you can join at any time. It's the level 4, so I believe it's $20 a month, and then she drops one of these charts, the section. She drops it on the 15th of every month. And this is going to take 2 years to stitch. So we're already done with year 1. I can't believe it. I really can't believe that when I get caught up, we'll be done with year 1 and starting into year 2. It's really cute. It's a lot of stitching, a lot of houses. When you join, you can purchase the back charts for the prior months for $1 a piece from her. I believe it's her secret shop. So you would be buying $12 and you would get the charts up to date. And then in January, you would get the January chart when it dropped. But this is where I am at. I'm going to clip this one. Okay, I am stitching this on the called for fabric, which is something great, I'm sure. It's by Fox and Rabbit. I don't have that information here, but it is by Fox and Rabbit. Up in the Attic is what it's called. So dingy, grungy, but it looks really cute. And I'm doing DMCs. This is charted with DMCs, but I do believe that she's gone in and switched some of the buildings to a variegated. I opted just to stay with the DMC, partly because when she made that decision, I was already, well into month 2 or 3. and I just decided I was going to leave it as is. This is 40 count, and it's going to be long and narrow. So I think it's only going to be about 9.5, 10 inches wide and about 17 inches deep or long. So what I finished was this building here, and I did the windows here, well, the inside of the windows, and the inside of the windows here, the roof. This is a turkey tail. And then I pretty much got the green building to where it's at now. I stopped. I could have kept going, but I stopped because I was starting to make mistakes. So I had to rip out everything that I did over here on this side because it was getting late and my eyes were done. But I love it. I think you'll hear me say I don't like houses. I don't like stitching houses, but I love houses, and a lot of my charts have houses in it. This one, for some reason, goes by quickly, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because it's 40 count. I don't know if it's because it's little snippets and chunks of a chart that you're getting. But I love it. So this is August, September, October, November, December. So this is August, and then this would be September and part of October. So I just need to kind of finish this area, and then you've got November and December here. And then January will start in down here. So I'm glad that I decided just to do one focus piece. I didn't want to start a bunch of new things. I didn't want to put a few stitches in on many things. I wanted to get this one moved along. And I'm glad I chose this one. I was also debating on whether or not doing my birthday stitch from 2022, which is Land That I Love by Teresa Kogut. Very close to finish on that one. I think I'm about a little more than 2/3 of the way, maybe 2/3 of the way done. But I picked up this one. And that's all the stitch. Oh, no, I lie. I had a new start. Wasn't going to do a new start for a while. And I don't know. I think I watched a couple videos and some people were doing new starts for the new year, and I finally just decided just start it. It's fine. I am stitching the Bluebirds of Happiness by JBW Designs because, you know, bluebirds, and it's the blues and pinks, which I love. And I kitted this up when I was at Liberty Hill Needleworks. It's a needlework shop, I believe, in Williamsburg, Virginia. We were out there on vacation this summer, and my husband was kind enough to stop. And I asked for help getting it up, and we did. And this is the fabric. Ligonier Latte. I don't know. It looks French to me, but I don't know. If I butchered it, just let me know. Anyways, this is, I didn't, because I was taking down Christmas and we were doing a little shopping in the afternoon. This is what I did in the evening. So almost the entire top border. I have just this little bit right here to do, and then the top border will be done. I think this will be a fairly quick stitch if I can, you know, keep it in rotation, but I love it. A little bit of color switching, starting and stopping, but not too bad. I had to tear out like frog a couple of times, but I really enjoyed it. So I have a new start for the new year. Called for Classic Colorworks. So real pretty blues and pinks and greens. They look really nice together. So happy to start working on that one. That's all that I did. Haul. I went to Hobby Lobby twice. My mom and I went on the 30th. And I took her to the Hobby Lobby that I usually go to. She's like, ooh, I like this one better. So she might go back there a little bit more frequently, even though it's much further from her home than it is from mine. But it's worth the drive, I think. It's a really good one. So I bought a bunch of stuff at 70% off for Christmas. They have Valentine's Day Highland Cow resin figurines. The boy is holding a little envelope with a heart on it, and the girl has a glittery rose in her mouth, and it's super cute. So I picked up that and a couple other things for like a tier tray or a dough bowl display. I also got some things on sale. I picked up 2 of these. I wish I had known that the second was 90% off, because I would have gone back. So much glitter. This is why there's glitter all over something else that I bought that I didn't bring out here. I bought a 5x7 shadow box frame for ornaments that I made as a kid. When I say a kid, as toddlers, 2 and 3 years old, that are plaster Paris, and I don't put them on my trees anymore since we've had children and pets that like to get into the trees, because I don't want them broken, because they're so special to me. I love them. So I thought a shadow box. So I finally purchased a shadow box, and hopefully it's not too small. But anyways, I bought 2 of these. I thought they would be great. A rustic-y kind of vintagey feel. They do shed their glitter quite a bit, but I still love it. So I picked up 2 of these. They were $9.99, 70% off. My husband and I went back on New Year's Day, and I wound up getting a tree collar for my tree, the galvanized tree collar, because I thought that it would look better with my tree than the tree skirt that I bought a few years ago. So I did that. Let me see, what else did I buy? Picked up some ribbons. So I bought some more of this ribbon, and I picked up this ribbon, which I thought would be really cute for a finish or a wreath, or, you know, something fun. And then I picked up this and these 2. Oops, sorry. And this one. I don't think I have the black and beige. And then I picked up this. It's a real pretty sagey green and cream plaid. I thought it would be nice for a St. Patty's Day finish, or an Easter finish, or a spring finish. So I picked up that. And I also picked up embroidery linen, 46 count embroidery linen in oat Bristol. I have stitched on this before, and I liked it. And so I picked up another pack. What else did I get? I feel like I got more things. I think that's all. A couple skeins of embroidery floss. Went back and got Highland Cow set for my daughter. the galvanized tree thing, collar, and oh, a pad of paper, super glue for my son. Also, what came in the mail was my floss frenzy for December. This is the week's Dye Works Club through Fat Quarter Shop. They are going through the alphabet, so we are now in the M's. And in this pack is Loden, London, Fog, Louisiana Hot Sauce, Madison Rose, Malachite, and Marigold. And here are the colors. So pretty. So I will add that to my stash. And a couple of things came in from Amazon. So as I was loading my storefront, I added some things in the finishing section, most of which I have purchased, and some I just kind of put in there to jog my memory that I want to purchase it. But I wound up going ahead and purchasing these because I haven't done that yet. These are beads, and look, they've got little jack-o'-lanterns and spider webs. And so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Even though we're past the season, I just, you know, you get something in your head and you just have to have it. Well, that was one of those. And then while I was on my Zoom call with Sandy, Stitching with Sandy, and that group, excuse me, she had purchased a book, and several of the gals purchased the same book. And so, and I popped in, you know, after she had said what the name of the book, I said, well, what are we talking about? And so she showed me, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. And I didn't feel the urge. And then I was irritated and not feeling well. And so I went ahead and I ordered it. And I ordered it because of these letters right here. It is the Vintage French 300 Authentic Cross-Stitch Patterns, Flowers, Borders, and Alphabets from Antique Textiles. Includes the most outstanding designs from the 1800s and 1900s, marked manuals by cross-stitch design publishers, including, I can't even say it, so I'm not going to. It's all in French. Pretty thick book, hardcover, $35. It will be listed in my Amazon storefront, and that link will be down in the description box below. But I am very happy with it. It's got some really cute things that I'm really kind of excited. I didn't know that there was floral motifs at the back, which makes me really happy. And there's some beautiful photography in here. Like here's this border, charted in red, white, and blue, but stitched in greens. So, it's a really pretty book. What I may do, well, I like to go, I've discovered, my mom does this, and I've kind of picked up the habit. I take my books and I go and I get them spiral bound. This one's kind of big for spiral binding, but I might have to consider it. We'll see, because I don't want to break the spine, and it's already kind of broken. I kind of feel like somebody had this and returned it, but I'm not going to make a big stink over it. But yep, so I picked up that, put it in my library. We also went to Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, and I found 2 more gold frames for $10. And so I picked them up because, you know, last year I saw a frame that I liked and I didn't get it, and I missed out. So I picked up this one, and there's a chart that I'm working on that I'm hoping will fit in here, because, you know, let's not stitch the piece and then find the frame. Let's find the frame and then make a piece fit. And then there's this one. This is the frame I'm thinking that my Friday stitch might work in, but I don't know. I don't know. I might have to do something different in here, but I picked up those two because I liked them. And I think that that's it for my usual video and mischief I've been getting into. I think what we're gonna do, because I'm sure that we're approaching about 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna wrap up this video now. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do another video and I will post it. If not this weekend, by like Monday of next week. And we're going to go through all of my whips and what my plans are for 2025. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. I do read my comments. I do respond with at least the little heart emoji. If not, I do respond in the comment itself. I do try to stay up on that and stay current. And I would love it if you would take a minute and subscribe if you liked what you saw. Until next time, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great start to 2025. Cannot believe it's 2025. And until next time, happy stitching. Bye.